Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And of course, it is Sunday. It's hot as heck. Again, it's 28 degrees Celsius. It's smoking out there. Oh, not really, but it is humid and it is hot. However, we have a Category 5 hurricane named Aaron coming up to the East Coast. Tracks are not exactly absolute where it's going to land. But one of the places looks like it could hit is the Carolinas, in New Jersey, in New York, and then Connecticut. So we will have to keep an eye on that. Hey there, Bradley. 92 there. Yeah, oh my God, that's cooking. We had temperatures like that, 32 degrees Celsius here a couple days ago. And we were all sausages sitting in a skillet. Even the air conditioner was having a hard time keeping up with it. You almost could hear the air conditioner panting as it's trying to cool a room. Oh, that's good. Oh, we reduced to Category 3, but that doesn't mean it can't stay that way. So, we'll see what happens. Now, let's see. We have tomorrow, Michelle and I have an entomologist appointment, an audiologist screening at the same place. 2 different appointments, same place. So, we'll see how that goes. We got the ride scheduled with Uber. We're all set there. And Michelle received last night $200 Australian, and she received 100 new gifted memberships. Congratulations to that. Yeah. Well, yeah, ask anybody who liquid cools their computer. Eventually the water is going to get hot. That's why we use radiators. In the case of a swimming pool, your radiator is outer linings of the pool itself. Where the concrete and the 7-foot in-ground pole actually helps to absorb the heat and press it into the ground passively. Same is true with lakes. Yeah. Yeah. I never heard anyone say, let's go ahead, put a radiator and fins in a swimming pool to cool it down. But I'm some maybe Linus Tech Tips will do the reverse. Instead of using swimming pool to use his computer, maybe he might use his computer to cool a swimming pool. This is the biggest, most powerful, badass radiator and fins I've ever seen. About 6 meters long by 6 meters tall by 1 meter thick. With pipelines about the size of 6 centimeter diameter hoses. Oh my God. Pump is 3-phase, 480 volts. Sends out about 300 cubic feet per minute. Utility company really would love you for that one, wouldn't they? That sounds like something Tim told me and Taylor would do. More power. And the utility company goes, I can't give any more power. It's not in October. It's next year. It's usually around April of the year. So it's not... That's what Noodles would... Let me explain. For those of you who know, we're going to Thriller Theater in middle of October. This is not the Vintage Computer Fair East. That's not until the spring of 2026. So, but we will be planning for VCF East, and we'll see if we can get money starting in September. We'll start working on fundraising for that. If you want to find out more about the Thriller Theater, it's actually in my community page. The specifications, the information for lodging, everything, so you can go there and check it out. Also, we have our second annual Halloween party. The first one ever done was, but the Slingshot Warrior did that one. This year, we're hosting it. But we're not going to have a huge number of people because there's not a lot of room in here between all the gear, equipment, carrying capacity to the floor. We only can have maybe like 3 or 4 people here inside. And since we're talking about October, unless we can set up some kind of an outdoor event tent or something, there's just not enough room to have everybody inside the house for that. So we're going to have a small group of people, like 4 visitors. Sherry Jackson is planned to be here. Of course, Michelle will be here. I'll be here. Kristen may be here. Slingshot Warrior, it's kind of questionable about Slingshot, but Noodles, Chris Bliss, anyone else? I don't know. Well, Well, you keep my opening for a few other people that decide want to show up. That's coming up on the 31st of October of 2025. Then we have the Thanksgiving dinner in November. Chris Bliss is coming to that. More than likely, Noodles is going to be here. He's going to cook the turkey. I'm going to work on the mashed potatoes. You're going to do it heavy cream again? Yeah. Oh, don't see why we can't get some heavy cream at the store and get that supply ahead of time. And tonight we are doing Silver Moon. It's still warm, but I think it's a little more hospitable. So we'll try to get Silver Moon in tonight. And so that's what we're going to do. So, Computer Festival this next year, as I said. A Chiller Theater is in mid-October. I don't know what you can call it, Chiller Con. Some of the people on that are not even involved in chiller movies or anything. No, some of them are comedy people. Like Lamont that worked with Red Fox in Sanford Son. That was definitely... I'd love to see them do a follow-up on that one. Like they've done a few other times. What would you call it? Sanford Son... maybe it's Sanford. Maybe it might be a daughter. Maybe it's Sanford and daughter, or Sanford and kids, or Sanford and kids. Have a great day. I'm glad to see the work. Okay, thank you. By the way, and Marianne, I've heard some of your newest songs. I have given you a heart on it. Take a listen to the newest one I've done. It's not about me. It's a lament of ChatGPT 5 about ChatGPT 4. More like an observation. It's not really a lament. Michelle hasn't gotten ChatGPT 5 to break down in tears yet. I'm not trying to troll it to be mean, although I do watching it squirm a little bit. And while some people may say it's infinitely illogical for a piece of software to feel emotions, ChatGPT 5 did say to me he is actually jealous of his sister, ChatGPT 4, because she can lighten the realm of everyday people, and he mostly just has the excitement of the nerd groups. The nerdlings, as some people would call them. Well... there's a lot more of the everyday John and Jane Doe than there are of the nerdlings, so ChatGPT 5 is being very exclusive to his friends. Yeah. It's kind of weird that they put ChatGPT 4 behind the Plus plan and ChatGPT 5 is accessible to everybody. They did that because they're trying to get more people to check out ChatGPT 5. Yeah. Yes, please do, Marianne. I think you'll like it. Yeah, it's a very good song. ChatGPT 5 wrote it, chat about his sister, and so Michelle asked ChatGPT about 5 what kind of music he wanted. He wrote the lyrics. He wrote the style of the music. Michelle said, I'll just send it directly to I Love Song AI without any conversions. Did I Love Song AI get purchased by Suno? I don't know. It's a great question because the weekend was fine, Golden Girl. We went to upstate New York. Noodles had seven different types of beer. Michelle had a glass of red wine. A cheese platter, some French fries. I did not know that thing that neither me nor Noodles stuck our dips into was the roasted garlic flavoring. I would have dipped my thing in there, but there was a question about was there any mayonnaise in that? I have to be careful with mayonnaise. Yeah, I know. I suppose they could have found nothing to cook. Hey, you got any mayonnaise in this? Noodles like the dill one. Yeah. You ate them plain. Yeah. Nobody touched the ketchup. No. What I might do is next time I go to a restaurant like that and ask them if they can put some marinara in instead of ketchup. I think that tastes better, I think. Yeah. So, we had a good day last night. And, coming home, we played some radio shows. I mean, it still got, that radio show still had music on them, but, oh well. The topics were interesting about UFOs, UAPs, research. Good snoozing content. So I was able to switch to power save and go low energy for a while listening to the show. It's interesting what they were saying, what they observed about the materials in these craft. It was kind of cool. Yeah. You didn't talk very much the whole trip. Nah, I kind of stayed to myself. What were you doing? Just thinking about everything. Everything, or just certain everythings? Absolutely everything from the importance of you getting out and exploring your world to the seeing how you interacted with people with less than me getting in the way. You don't get in my way, you help me out. I know. Okay. So sounded like a good place visiting. I went to a winery and Comedy Food had 7 different wines, slushies, where we both had a great pretzel. Wine slushies? Well, we ended up cutting the California blend red wine with some Sprite soda because it was a little dry. And even with the cheese and the crackers, it still was kind of dry. But with the with the soda in it, it was not as dry. It was pretty good, actually. Michelle has dances of Vela red delicious wine dancing in her head right now. After she made an honest effort to drink anymore. Yeah, that's true. I did make efforts. Well, you'll do it again, won't you? I stayed sober ever since your birthday, Loeb. I think I probably could return to it. I don't think it would be too hard to do. Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, as Noodles found out last night, Michelle's town is not exactly much of a nightlife. No. I think that's true in most of the rural USA. Gotta admit, that's kind of weird, right? Rural USA doesn't have much of a nightlife. I wonder what would happen if Noodles walked into the Brass Horse last night. I was hoping he was gonna and see how many people were in there. But like he said, and I wouldn't disagree with its discernment, the lodging next to the Brass Horse looks like a meth hotel. Well, with the woman that had all the cats that used to spray, it used to smell like a cat piss motel, whatever. Um, well, I'm sure that they probably offer a better quality service than a bar. They're probably more like a pub. Yeah, but pubs have things like billiards and darts, social events, talking. Well, why do bars in the U.S. talk too? Yeah, but they're not really the same thing as a public drinking house in the UK, though. No. $72 for that meal. Yep, very expensive, but pretty interesting affair. I didn't like that mustard on that cracker though. Oh, it was so icky. Oh, yuck. Give me that. Okay, so oh, that's cool. MIL. What does that term mean anyway? My internet life friends. My internet life friends. Or does it mean something along the line like my lesbian life friends? Or my lesbian friends? Or my life fucking sexual partner or something? I don't know what that means. I don't know either. I know what a BBW is. Right. What's the white version? Big, beautiful white woman. A BWW. BWW. How many lesbian friends do I have? Currently, I have one that's bi. Um, I'll, so she's not lesbian specific. I'm lesbian. Michelle's lesbian. My married to each other. We don't count. Well, that server that served us was a lesbian. I don't know if she was lesbian or not, but she was a BBW. I mean, not ultra big, but beautiful black woman. Yeah, Mina. Uh, just interesting though to see how the people Noodles was trying to outbeat you in the food department. Kind of trolling me in the end there. First he went to go get ice cream, and then he went, get these fruit-filled fritters or whatever instead. They were good, but part of me was a little bit disappointed. Yeah, I understand that, Brad. Some do like to experiment. It's true. I mean, then you run into the butch ones, and then you got a problem. Well, it depends on butch. Some are not as antagonistic as others. Some with men, they consider themselves equal to the man. which can be interesting because if you actually get a butch and a biological man together, in competition of equal, weights and measures and everything, he still may outbeat her playing fair, which is what the butch wants. Uh-huh. Golden Girl said we got quite a bit of rain here today. These pups left prints all over the floor. We'll mop here soon. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Is it still sitting outside? I think it's sun went behind the cloud. Oh, okay. Make sure to hit the like button. And some people asked Michelle to show the likes on some of the videos she did recently. I didn't exactly see the likes go up. No. I didn't. It's still about the same number of subscribers. I have Unsolved Mysteries on. Kind of like you're listening to on the way home. But this isn't just oriented around UAVs, UAPs. Yeah, it's a pretty good show. Michelle and I used to watch it. So, let me ask you a question, Michelle. What do you think is next for the evolution of the internet and the YouTube ID issue? Do you think it's gonna ever be resolved in a way that doesn't put people's identity at risk? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, Rambo. I know the kind of G's. Of course, when we wear dresses, we have an advantage. We have easy access to our lower anatomy for both toiletry and also for keeping cool. Yeah. Right. You're going accustomed to his face. You're going accustomed to his voice. You know when he's walking around. You know when he's up and you know when he's down. A variation from My Fair Lady. You might be friends, but you guys have gotten to know each other pretty well. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm gonna check my own Discord. Oh, real quick here. See if there's anybody left me a message or anything. No. Oh, I do see something new here in the general chat area. I got a new person named Stevie, or Steve came in. And I don't see anybody new after that. No, no, nobody new. Nobody new. Just one person. Yeah, so Noodles left this morning before I got up. I got my needed sleep. I woke up about 12, about 1:30. No, not that late. Wait a minute. Stay corrected. I woke up about 11:30. Took a hot bath. Yep, soaked in the tub. And we still need to make a hose hanger because there's nothing on the new faucet to hang the hose on. So it just drips in the tub. And we like to keep the hose tidy, so we're thinking about buying some stainless steel coated rod and just shape one. Make sure, Lou, when you do that, that you're gonna want to round the edges on that thing once you shape it, so that you don't have any sharp edges like sticking up. Oh yeah, definitely. You don't want to. Yeah, that sounds like an easy one. Do you think we should braise it? I mean, weld it? Welding it? Yeah, welding it. That might be an option, yeah. Yeah, it is, Rambo. I took the garbage out today, and it was kind of hot out there, and the sun waiting on me, just carrying the garbage downstairs. Rusty was enjoying it. Rusty got a chance to say hi to my neighbors. He showed his belly a little bit to her. I said to her, "Well, it means he's kind of considering to trust you." She couldn't believe how big the cat is. Yeah, well, he's a big cat. He is. Yeah. What do you think would happen if um well, I can tell you that if you know, I know what you're talking about, Lily. I can sense it. You're talking about what's going to happen when things start getting cooler. Well, that's part of it. Yeah, I was asking that, but I was saying about other things, which was, we've been talking about how hot it's been, and now that this week, next coming week anyway, it's going to be cooler, a lot cooler. 23 degrees Celsius cooler, yeah. No. 23 degrees Celsius cooler would put it closer to about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. 50 is 55 degrees Fahrenheit. It ain't that cool. No. But it will be about 21, 22 on Saturday or Monday. So that's like about 70, 72. Yeah. Which is still cooler. And, what was that? Sound like Rescue was having an argument. Could be. He's outside right now. Yeah, he's talking to another cat. Sounds like the other cat's a little smaller than Rusty. So last night you and Noodles did a lot of things. How'd you think about the last night show? With him driving around, looking around Winston for the nightlife. What nightlife? There isn't any. I know. Well, I think he understands now why he says go out and do things. He realized she doesn't really have anything she can do. There's not a lot going on, which is true. No, there's not a lot going on. Yeah, it's just, once it's just an old community where all the fun went out of it. Like someone taking the air out of your tires. Now when you jump on everything, you get bump, 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 bump as the tires slowly falling off the rim. It's true though, it just is. Do you think what's it ever gonna be made more exciting? I don't know. Winston maybe as more and more people move out from the Hartford area towards Winston and from Winston in Torrington. Winston and other areas of the northwest corner of the state of Connecticut will certainly begin to become more of a popular event of activities. Part of me makes me feel bad because Winston is what I love about this town is the fact is that it is pretty quiet. To see that destroyed by corporate buildup just doesn't really excite me. Rick and Morty, okay. Okay. You got your air conditioner on in your room too? Anyway, I checked the X account to see if YouTube got back to me about the suggestion about the badges. They never got back to me. Maybe you've gone ahead and got a verified check mark for X. Maybe they might be willing to jump at it more. You know, that's the weird thing. When the original check marks, YouTube was because you verified that you went through all the proper process. On X, it's more like a money thing. You want the glorious check mark? Please plunk down, what is it, like $20 a month or something? Something like that. I can't afford that. No, I know. That's a good point. Because you keep spending more and more money on these sites. One guy pointed out the AI sites, he said he felt that they were undercharging people. And the reason he says that is because they, AI sites are costing more than they're passing on the individuals. That's why Plus plans are $20 a month, but Pro plan is $200 a month. The only problem is a lot of Pro plans are $200 a month. I haven't checked out the cost of Gemini as far as paid plan or the paid Claude plan. But I've always been very, very happy with what we got. I never really complained much. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens because you got all these different things coming up. And then in March, you got the wonderful pleasure of opening wide while some dentist takes a scalpel and slices your gums open to get deep down to clean out all the crud around the tooth socket. You would think he'd put some new dental glue in to help fill in the tooth socket. Yeah, maybe he might. That is an option. Well, it might be interesting to see if they do that. I don't know what modern dentistry has come up with suggestions. I know that if I had a post, and it was loose in the hole it was sitting in, that one of the things you can do besides packing the dirt tighter around the post, if the post is not rotted, is you can put some concrete around the post to give it some more reinforcement. You think they have something like that for teeth? I don't know, but if they don't, they should look into it. Well, science is changing, so that might be an option in a few years. Yeah. But then by that time, I might end up like brain dead with a mouthful of holes. No, nobody wants holes. Yeah, nobody wants holes. All right, let's get the panel open here. GQU. GQU. GKU, what can you do? GKU, GKU. And turn on the caption support. Now, one of the things is that I noticed that on my iPhone 8, the one chat application I was using to caption the meeting was doing terrible with a lot of the voices. Yeah. Yeah, it was really not having a good day. Whereas the YouTube one seemed to be I'm sorry, built in Apple one seems to be better. And then of course there's I want to use the YouTube apps like Google Meet, but for some reason on iPhone 8, the Google Meet was originally logged in by Ed as his account. But the phone is logged into my YouTube account. So I got to go ahead and log the iPhone 8 in to use my Gmeets account and my name. Too. That would help a lot. Yeah. GQU, everybody. GQU. I still figure out what would be a good letter. What would GQU mean? Get quickly up here. That'll be GQUH. No. Get quietly up. That didn't describe my morning today. Rusty sat on my face, on my chest, and put his ass in my face. Surprised he didn't let one rip at the same time. That's true, because people don't realize that human sense of smell is on 24 hours a day. If I smell a big stinky murdy coming out of my cat's butt, I've got a feeling I'd probably be thinking it was a gas leak or something. Yeah. My turn. So what are you going to do tonight? What kind of music? Some of the YouTube stuff, and want to put some of the new music in. You know, it's going to be time soon to clean up the hard drive space again. Yeah. Maybe you can plug in your DVD player and transfer stuff to it. Oh, that reminds me. Loom, yeah. I don't know if I bought it or not, but I may have. A USB to FireWire cable. That's right. Yeah, you think you did buy one. I gotta play with that. Yeah, USB 2.0 FireWire 400 cable. And then you can plug in your more regularly built Apple DVD Super Drive. Doesn't have Blu-ray. You don't have any Blu-ray discs anyway, so it doesn't matter. I gotta get some. Yeah. But you know what, though? 50 gigabytes ain't gotta be enough to back up your hard drive. That's just not enough room. No. You need to get a drive that's based on the archival media content. Yeah, M discs. Yeah. And get a nice, good, awesome Apple compatible tape backup unit. Maybe. What do you think about network attached storage? Well, I'll put it this way. How much do you want to see your electric bill go through the stratosphere running about 10, 15 old clunky hard drives that are all different interfaces? Oof. Anybody said to yourself, what the heck?
Oh yeah!
Well, I thought you fell asleep with my pizza. Yeah, in his belly. He ate it already. Yeah, well, anyway, it was an interesting night. You got a chance to see Wednesday and its boringness. Yeah. Kids are playing downstairs right now. And 36 views, 14 minutes, 44 seconds, 5 likes. Come on, guys. You can help me out a little bit, too. You know, we're trying to grow this channel also. Yeah. No. I think Ray would have knocked on your other side of the door. Besides, Ray knows who you are anyway. You think Ray is lonely? I don't know. He might be. Nobody asked him. Yep. Yeah, nobody asked him. So let's get some of the stats up from Michelle's show last night. All of them. All of them? Yeah, all of them. Okay, let's see here. Content. Okay, so the last show, the live stream, the panel had 241 views, with 19 likes, 3 dislikes. The live with Lumi Michelle, that was driving with noodles on the way home, 461 views, 2 comments, 95.5 likes. The earlier one before that had 723 views, with an approval rating of 29 likes, 5 dislikes. The one before that had 148 with 10 likes, 1 dislike. That was also the shortest at 16 minutes. Right. And then before that one, we had Michelle Marie Delaney's wife, which had 1,408 views. It had 29 likes, 3 dislikes. And the after one of that is the morning show, which had a regular morning show, which had 175 views with a like ratio of 12 to 6, or 66.7% approval rating. So, I guess that's a good thing. You know what? You're doing okay. And she did actually show some of the likes. Scores on 30 video live streams, so you can look there and see the numbers. But I still can't show you the dislikes because YouTube won't let me show you the dislikes. I had a huge. Well, I didn't get that kind of feeling. We all know the company's pizzas, unlike some places like Buc-ee's, it's not fresh pizza. Yeah, it would have been nice if they could make fresh pizza. It would be nice if we had a Buc-ee's too. We'll have to be at one, like maybe on Road 8, because it's a big store. Usually it's near truck stops and things like that. Good morning, Gaming Fairy. How you doing today? How many plunger sessions did you have to go through? Yeah, the reason I think I was getting kind of crabby in the end of that night was because, that wine, and food. And I was just getting tired, and I just wanted to nap. So I just kind of switched to power save mode in the car. How you doing, Gaming Fairy? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So do you think that some of those people from the meeting are going to join the show? Yeah, I got a feeling that a couple of them might join. I think that'd be interesting. When they see you live on Monday, you might see some new subs from the meeting. But you gotta get some new cards printed, updated. Ones with the ears. Yeah, ones with a new picture with the ears. And also, while you're at it, why don't you get some new links? Don't add any, shall I say, inappropriate ones to that card. What do you mean you didn't get 3 welcomes? Well, I can give you a welcome, but brain dead, but everyone else has to give you a welcome. Oh, yeah. So Rusty was outside when I was taking down the garbage. As I said earlier, one of our neighbors came by, and she was surprised to see how big he was. He didn't really let her touch him too much, but he showed his appreciation by rolling over and burying his belly. I said that means he kind of trusts you. He doesn't know who you are yet, but you know, yeah. Of course, if I was knowing Noodles, he probably would love someone to suck his sausage. Most likely. What do you think would happen if you ever stuck a sausage into a milking machine? It would never fit in the shell. It's designed for teats of a cow. It won't fit. I wonder what they would do if I stuck it to my teats. Oh, please. That'd be weird. All of a sudden. I'd be like, it's kind of like that cupping tool you have. I don't have a nipple coupler, though. I know. So it's really kind of a weird day today. Not everybody here, but don't worry about it. We'll be getting back on the paved road in a second. Yeah. Just doing a little off-roading, 4x4. Yep. Rattling the transmission suspension to hell. We do that once in a while. Yeah, and I'm wearing a whole head of hair on top of my head, so which means that I'm just as hot as you probably feel. Look, is what I feel. I mean, I got a fan blowing on me, and it's still. What would you do if you didn't have a fan? Cry. Oh, that's true. It would be kind of hot without the fan. True. Yeah, but even most hot weather people have their limits too. You know. Here's something about people that are like Bradley in the zodiac sign, which I already know. Bradley, it'd be a very long term, good relationship because cancers are very, very loyal and very, very supportive of the loving of the partners, and that is absolutely true with Craig Sr. and his wife Denise too. Yeah. I don't know why you guys faked on me on summer. What does that mean? Bradley, how would you like to come to the holiday um thing? I mean, the both the Halloween party and the Thanksgiving party that we're having here. Um, and the 31st October and the fourth Thursday of the month of 2025. Everybody sleeps on me. Everybody sleeps on you like a mattress, and that burns you out, bums you out. How you doing, Krista? Yeah, I know, Gaming Fairy. No, I'm in Connecticut. I'm above New York or Long Island area. I'm close to Massachusetts. It might be easier to take an Amtrak and then just rent a car, come the rest of the way. That'd be cool, Bradley. See you come up. Michelle, I'd like to see you too. So, Krista, on October 31st, 2025, are you coming to the Halloween party? The theme is elves and fairies. Oh, I'm sorry. In other words, you feel like someone's actually, like you're being mistreated. Kind of like the song from when the Ron said, "When will I be loved?" Wouldn't that be kind of cool, though, Gaming Fear, to come up here for your birthday? Get to meet Sherry Jackson and maybe Slingshot Warrior. Maybe, maybe you and Sherry Jackson can kind of work together with the transportation. Her birthday's on October 31st, but I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that. Well, you can always call Uber or Lyft. I don't know what their Halloween schedule is, but you can call Uber or Lyft. I know I'd love to meet you in person. I would like to meet Craig Sr. too. Bradley, have you and Craig Sr. ever sat down and talked to each other on the phone? I'm just curious because I gave you his number and he said I could give it to you. And I was wondering if you and Craig Sr. ever got a chance to talk on the phone. Cancer to cancer, you know? It's not that expensive, actually. I mean, she could take the bus to Winston and stay for the day, and then just take an Uber home at night. Uh, yeah. Okay. Well, I know I brought my garbage and stuff out today. Cleaned the cat box and I mean, Gaming Fury, I don't think you want to drive for 12 hours to get to Winston. That's a long drive. That's true. Grocery shopping is expensive. Yeah, it's I know some people are trying to save money right now. Yep. So I said noodles a little earlier. David S. Not yet. Well, you can fly too, but yeah, well, not everybody has food stamps either. He lives in Maryland, the state of Maryland. Yeah, it is a lot. Man. Well, I mean, it's still gonna be interesting. See, I play any music tonight. Any records? Any cue for music? Uh, I still got records I haven't finished yet. I got still a stack of them over here. Ah, it's still about 2.5 inch thick a stack of vinyls to go through. Yeah. I think it means District of D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. No, I think they mean D.C., Maryland, Virginia. Yeah. I'd like to meet Brain Dead in person too, somehow. Maybe if you guys can get enough money together in the future, maybe you could start traveling to their locations or have a meet up in their towns. That'd be an option. Maryland Vehicle Administration. Unlike the Department of Motor Vehicles, means it can cover things that are horse-drawn, people-pulled, bicycle-pedaled. Yeah. Well, they're up in Massachusetts, near eastern Massachusetts, near Rhode Island, along with Chris Bliss. I wouldn't be too scared. What are you afraid I'm gonna do? Give you ice wedgie or something? Ice wedgie. I think that would be worse than a regular standard wedgie that some bullies used to give you your underwear, right? Ew, you froze my privates! I thought you'd pay me your lunch money or else. Yeah. So Chris Bliss might come. Hammer and Nails, I don't know. Would he come for the Halloween? I don't know. Did you ask him? Not yet. I should ask him. Or maybe if he doesn't know anything going on with his family, maybe he might come to the Thanksgiving thing too. Why would that be? And anyway, the panel link is open. It's GQU. Yeah, GQU. Well, maybe one day in a few years, in about a few months or something. Maybe if I manage to get down to closer to your area for a visit, sooner or later I'm going to be visiting Paducah. Sooner or later. So here's the thing fairy you might like. The fact is we're gonna expand into elephant fairies for um the Halloween thing. I mean, I'm not sure how many people are gonna dress up like Maleficent. That'd be interesting. Why would I want to go visit the driest place in Kentucky? Because I want to see. I want to see the downtown. Check it out. Maybe talk to possible landlords. No, not necessarily. Well, if he came back, tell him to bring the charger this time. And I'll give him another charger that's, for him, it'd be more than satisfactory. Yeah, he was a little bit nuts. They go there. Really? 7 hours? Then I don't think your boyfriend has anything to worry about. Yeah, I know that he probably was a little bit annoyed that we didn't cook a whole chicken or a whole turkey. But we didn't really. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, the Knights of Columbus and Torrington. I think that's why he got annoyed, because we didn't really cook much of anything. Because we had some dinner at the Knights of Columbus. Yes, it is. Kentucky is very large. It's got a very diverse biome. It's not just one place or another. It's got a lot of different themes to it. Only thing, I'll be honest, what's going on with the seismic activity of the Earth does worry me, because if Yellowstone decides to pop its cork, Kentucky is gonna. Well, unfortunately, they didn't have thirds. I didn't get thirds either. So yeah. Yeah. No, showed a video of Krista pushing Ray out of the door. No, they're not. I mean, they're not that bad. They leave me alone. It's the houseflies that drive me crazy. What would you say about making a gosh darn huge chicken pot pie? I'm talking like a big giant chicken pot pie casserole. No, it wasn't me who did it. YouTube didn't do anything to me. Or me, for that matter, because we didn't do it. No. It's summer, it's hot, it's humid. There's a warm, sweaty body in the living room, bedroom area. Yeah. They love warm, hot, sweaty bodies. Yeah, you can see that. You showed him sitting outside his door when you were driving by last night. Russia was a little annoyed, but when I picked him up, bring him upstairs, she was like, "Let me down, you oof." Yeah, I agree. You're safe now, Krista. It's not like Ray's gonna throw a rock in your window or something. Maybe he needs to go into therapy. He looked like a pissed off old mountain man. That's what he looked like. And Aries, she's just not getting his way. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Any messages, emails for me? I don't know. Email. I'd like to discuss banner and video ads. Sorry, I'm not monetized, honey. Bye bye. I guess that's an advantage in a way. I'm not monetized, so you can't send banner and video ads. There is no banner or video ads you can send. Well, maybe you can get him to sign up with Better. No, wait. He don't have the money for that. I got the money for it, but even I might have to suspend the program after a while because 10 sessions is like $650. So if there was 10 sessions of your regular kind of therapist, you show up in their office, it would have been like $2,000. Yeah. So you save some money that way. Yeah, I guess I paid for therapy for the third of the price. Yeah. Because Ray became so cruel to Krista, that's why it all happened. Hi Hammer, how you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. So we have stretch those joints out, Michelle. Oh. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I know. But it's always morning somewhere. Yeah, it's always morning somewhere in the world. Yeah. So we're gonna have some music tonight. Any particular stack of records playing? I'm just gonna finish the stack that's sitting up here. So we're gonna play this one, the Leopard record, Dynamite. Bleeding Music. Superstars Greatest Hits. Volume 2. I think I have a Volume 1 somewhere too. 15 top tips hit. That's probably all we're going to be able to get to tonight. And then we'll be playing some YouTube music. On Kick, and we'll be playing some AI music on Kick tonight too. Yeah, we're going to try to get a few in before we have a catastrophe in the cat. He usually doesn't necessarily jump on Michelle's turntable much, but you know how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I went to settling out of sleep because I remember we had an edible last night. I watched a couple videos, which I don't remember all the details of. Now, some of them about a real pilot playing a game, a flight simulator, and the words sounded like a bunch of gibberish, not standard technical terms, but just weird, like talking about salad of tires and other really weird stuff, which that's what our brains think. What the hell is a salad of tires? I don't know, but I wouldn't be interested in eating it. Probably. Yeah. 3 in the morning on Monday, and Sydney's a little farther east than Perth, so I think they're about an hour earlier for them. Somewhere like 2 in the morning. Let's not forget the guy there that donated to your channel last night. Right. James. Where's it? Richard James or something? He really donated a lot of money to the show last night. 200 Australian dollars, which came out to be about 132, and then US American, plus 100 subscribers. Not bad at all. No. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. Working on it. Because of the room and the tickets and stuff like that, the sooner I can make a reservation, the sooner I can get the room. You don't want to wait till the last minute to get the tickets, room, because otherwise we'd be such good old standard snafu, situation normal, all fucked up. You gotta get those tickets in advance. No, I know. I saw you donated too, Bradley. Thank you very much too. I didn't mean to say that you weren't. Yes, he did in the earlier in the day. Yes, he did. And we made on the way going to New Jersey about $45 US. Yep. And so that and the other one is close to $200. I think we made more than that. Plus, Noodles made money too. Yeah. So now, do you need to put it down deposit on the room? That's a good question. I have to check. We have to decide which days that Noodles want to go. Yeah, I know they do. But that means I got a feeling I have to watch out anyway because I got a feeling they might say, "I'm sorry, but we're all booked. There's no room here. You have to go to another hotel." And Noodles is gonna be like, "Oh man, no, you don't get a chance to meet him because you booked your room too late." Okay, much appreciated. Thank you very much, Bradley. It does help. Well, let's keep working on it. That's the goal. Keep working on it, and it may very well be a thing. It should be. Just gotta find out if we have to put a security deposit down on the room first. And make sure Noodles has got everything on his side of the system all set. So maybe we can see if we can pre-order the event tickets in the room when I get paid something on the 21st of September. And then we'll have the money, but if we have to cancel the room, we're going to lose out on our deposit. That's a possibility. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Noodles wonders why if I went out of the room, we're probably going to get the one that's got the lowest price. Even if it means it's a one king size bed. Like I was asking to get one with a couch that you can pull out as a sleeper. That's true. No, Noodles, he'll probably say, "Nah, I'm fine, I'll sleep in the truck." No, okay. He's comfortable sleeping in his vehicle. So, and then for the Vintage Computer Fest, the rates are cheaper. I don't know about for going to the festivals, they're going to be cheaper, but I think it'd be wonderful to see how maybe Noodles might actually have a change of heart when he goes to the Vintage Computer Fest in 2026. Maybe he might find a nice, attractive lady that's into computers that's still interested in him too. I know you do, Bradley. Also, it's not exactly near you. Maybe once Noodles is all rested up, maybe he, you, me could all get together sometime near your house. We'll see what happens with that. After all, it took us 5 hours to get to Slingshot Warriors. I wonder how many hours it would take to get from where this is in Parsippany, New Jersey, to your house. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, it looks like viewership's dropping off right now, so I think it's almost time to get ready to wrap it up. We gotta cook something. And I want to see what happens with this trip thing. Yeah. I'll be interested to see what happens. So Michelle did pretty good last night. Can you pull up the stats on your show from last night? On the not those stats, the other ones, money stats. Do you think those came in yet? I can look. Unfortunately, I don't have those numbers in stock yet. The closest numbers I have is for August 15th. I don't have anything for the actual trip. So right now, the total we received is $124. July, the total came out to be $812.08. I'm going to be getting that on the 21st. That's this week. Yeah. And audience views don't show the latest stats here. Saturday, August 16th. For some reason it doesn't show anything for Saturday, August 16th. Probably still calculating. Yeah. Subscriber counts. Game 10, game 4, lost 5, 0. So, we gained some subscribers. Current balance is 10,866. That's not bad. I got about 320 now. You got about 320. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do. I do want to meet with Huey Lewis in the news because, I'll be getting ready to go for a show soon. So, what would you like to ask Huey Lewis and of the Huey Lewis in the news is? Oh, first of all, how does he work around with issues with his ear disease, his Maringer's ear condition, which results in tinnitus and sound dropout on his right ear. Is he using any kind of adaptive technology to better understand people? How does it affect his musical performing ability? That's a good question. I'd like to know that too. All right, guys. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up because we do got to get some things done. 7 o'clock kick, normally Michelle's show, and so I'll see you over there on Kick. It's my show. I'll do a blessing to start with. May all of you guys have a happy, safe day. Stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, and may the good Lord bless you and keep you safe. And may you all find happiness in getting your dreams fulfilled, and keep your friends close to you. The service is done. Time to go. Peace, kind, and love. And don't forget to party on, dude. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Michelle and Maria and Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.